What's going on, guys? Dr. Cookie Monster here, bringing you the 4th episode of my tips and tricks for DayZ. Let's jump straight to it. In this episode we're going to be talking about hunting and the amount of meat you get from using certain types of knives and the best places to obviously shoot animals for. So on this episode we're going to be using offline mode, so I can spawn in animals constantly, just so we've got a quick source of getting the food. So let's spawn in our first animal. So as you can see there, we've got a bull or cow, one of the two. We want to aim obviously for its head, straight down. So what we're going to do is use our cow, so we're going to use a steak knife to start with, just to show you the difference here. Obviously if you do hit it in the side, you won't get as much meat from the carcass. It should always be aiming for the head. As you can see, the cow pelt there is pristine, so that's always a good sign. When you see that, you know you've got the headshot nice and easy, and you'll get this amount of meat using a steak knife. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So you've got 19 there using a steak knife with a headshot. Okay, so let's spawn in another. That's a pig, cow. There we go. It's a bull, but you should still get the same amount of meat from it. So now we use the hunting knife. So the hunting knife themselves, personally, are the best knives to use whilst hunting, obviously cutting up meat. But you know, evident by its name, that you should get a lot more. Well, not a lot more, you should get a bit more meat. As you can see here, we have got a bit more. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 in total. It's only a couple more, so it's not a huge amount. As you can see there, it was still a headshot because we've got the cow pelt is pristine. But I would highly recommend obviously aiming for the head. And if you do find a hunting knife, use that to cut up your meat. If you haven't, by all means, you know, you've got a steak knives and kitchen knives, you're still getting quite a lot of meat, but always aim for the head whilst trying to kill an animal. Cows are your easiest option to normally hunt if you do find them. They'd give you a lot more meat as well, because the inventory slot is 4, same as what it is for fat. Stags and below, the steaks are only 2 inventory slots, but they're still, you know, food is food in this game after all. Cows though, if you do find cow, you've only got like a .22 sporter, for example, to shoot it. Take a few bullets to obviously down it in the head, but they don't run off forever, so you'd shoot it once, it will jog off a little bit, move around to get to its head again, shoot it again, keep doing that until you've killed it. But as I said there before, you only get a few difference between obviously a steak knife and a hunting knife, but always aim for the head whilst hunting. What I'll do quickly is just spawn in another cow or bull. There we go. And what we're going to do is just shoot it in the sides, just to show you the difference. There we go. So that's in the side there. We use the hunting knife because we know the hunting knife is obviously our best one to cut up things with. But I just want to compare each one for you, just so you can see what's what. So let's just quickly do that now. So this is obviously shooting it in the side. As you can see, I've only got one piece of meat there, one piece of meat from shooting it in the side, which is obviously dreadful. You've got 3 pieces of fat, which are fine, but one piece of meat just for shooting a cow a few times in the side. As you can see, the pelt is badly damaged there. So always aim for the head. Like any hunting game or any hunter, headshot nice and clean, leaves the body of the animal intact, carcass nice and easy to chop up. So as you can see there, one piece of meat for shooting it in the side. Steak knife to cut up a cow, you're looking at 19 pieces of meat including the fat. And then finally, headshot using the hunting knife, you get 21 including the fat. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope you find it useful. If you do have any questions, please leave them in the comments. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure you click like and subscribe, and click that notification bell to find out when the next video goes live. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Take care now. Bye for now.